Um, I mean, you mentioned IKEA still owed me money. Is there? Am I all clear on that, or is that all?
No, I think Nick, Veronica, and Jenny still owe you money.
Okay.
That's, I believe
Now,
Jenny
do
would
you
have
know how
sent the
much?
money to Veronica.
Hey, check out these bottles. They look a little different now. The guy wraps them special.
Hmm, pretty cool.
Yeah. Just had a couple in my pockets there left over, I guess.
Um, so 5,356 from Jenny, 1,148 from Nick, and 3,962 from Veronica.
All right. I mean, that's fine.
Total's just
Not
under
gonna.
10 and a half.
I'm not too worried about them.
This means I'm going to be spending a lot of time down here. There's going to be a lot of shit that I'm doing, like sanitation, meetings, organizing people, making sure people are staying ahead, and I know where they all are and what they're doing. And that leaves you and what you want to do. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you to leave the house at all, because you're enjoying yourself there. You're doing heists and shit. You got people that are around when you're around as well. Then what does Billy want to do?
What do you want me to do, Reggie?
I'm going to tell you that one.
I want to know what you would like of me. What do you what do you hope out of this conversation?
Nothing. I'm literally just telling you what the future is for myself, and that way you can work out what you want to do. 'Cause you got basically three options, right? Option one, you stay up north, focus everything and all your time into that, right? Option two, you say fuck up north, you focus everything you can into Fudge Lane. Option three, you find a middle ground for both. They're essentially your three options, right? So you need to work out what you want to do with that. Because the whole point of everything that I've been teaching you and setting you up for, Billy, is so you can make your own decisions and not let other people influence what you want to do. And actually think for your fucking self, not just be a little fucking minion for someone. It's all quite easy. I could turn around and say, I want you to come down to Fudge Lane and grind till your fucking hands are red raw. Get everything you can for that house. That's what a lot of people would tell you to do, right? Because then that's just using you. Don't do that. You weren't set up to be like that.
I mean, you did kind of tell me that the other day, basically.
When?
I don't know, like 2 days ago.
You mean yesterday when we spoke?
Well, I don't know. These all blend to me.
I didn't tell you that at all, you dickhead.
Oh, okay. Look, Reggie. I know I can make my own decisions and live my own life. But I feel as though I don't want our paths to separate. Like I told you before, where you go, I go. It's just a matter of how that works. Do I double dip? Do I commit to only one? Is the other house even going to accept me in?
Oh no, they've expressed an interest in you. Don't worry about that.
I mean, you know, I'll go back to having a sleep in a yard if I have to. You know, it doesn't bother me. Like shit, I at the new house, you know, I only have a cage, which you've expressly said that room is not my room. But you know, I still just kind of, you know, keep some stuff in there.
I have a question. Why was my chair bed moved? It didn't feel the same, and it felt like it was slightly moved over to the wall a bit more. Did you lay in it?
No,
Ellie?
no, I didn't.
What were you doing in there then?
I don't even sleep in there, to be honest. I still sleep outside. No one's really noticed, but the only time I go in that room is just for the box.
You didn't
Which,
nudge
you
the
know,
bed or something?
No, I didn't touch the bed.
Not lying to me, are you, Billy?
No, I wouldn't want to lie to you. I didn't touch your bed.
Okay.
Especially since, you know, okay, yeah, I don't want to go there.
What?
Well, it's not really a bed, it's...
Don't you? I will throw you off
yeah,
this.
okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad.
I will Sparta kick you the fuck off this.
It's a bed, not a sex chair. I got it.
My biggest concern for you, Billy, is what you do when everyone goes to sleep.
What do you mean?
Well, you've got people that are awake now when I go to sleep, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, usually when you go to sleep is when, you know, the Polito house wakes up.
Yeah.
So are you telling me everybody just goes to sleep when you go to sleep at the other house?
Usually most of them do. AJ wakes up later. There are some that will still be awake, but not that late.
So I'll be all alone. That's what you tell me.
That's the concern. Because at the start of storm, you'll be fine through till like a couple of hours from now.
Did you figure out how, you know, the Fudge Lane house is gonna work? Is it gonna be like, you know, uh, a weekly, expectation. 'Cause that
Yeah.
would make my life easier. Because then I can commit to double dipping in the sense of I don't have to pour everything into one place. So if it's like here 10K a week or X amount a week, like
Yeah,
I can
it's
meet
gonna
those
be a
recommendations.
weekly thing for now until we get to at least 50 a day.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I mean
there's
that I can do.
there's like 11 people so far, which makes it a lot cheaper for people. What I want to do is I want to have it that we fill 2 racks each week between everyone.
I mean each rack is like 50K. So it's 100K per week, 10 people, 10K each. It's doable.
Yeah.
Because I
Cheaper
mean
to
it's
It's a little bit cheaper and easier to make the GPUs now.
what do you mean?
So the good GPU is only 250 circuit boards now. Some plastic,
Okay.
some copper, and PC parts from the store.
So what's like total cost per GPU then?
Like $400 cheaper.
For what?
$400 cheaper, roughly, if you're buying it 8 per.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's good. It doesn't really seem like it saves a whole lot of money, I guess, that way.
No, but the fact that it's only 300 materials instead of 500 makes it a little bit easier. However, the PC parts from the store are 200 each.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that it's like that because, I mean, it's still a slight problem. I understand why it's like that. But, we'll see what it does to the market. But I feel like it's just going to be like, now people are going to be raising the price on, copper and rubber as well.
Yeah, well, I anticipate the prices of those are going to go up, but
Yeah. And then it's not going to help the other, because the issue is like there's no materials for things like lockpicks. There's no materials for things like car parts. So people are using those exchange materials to get what they need for GPUs, and they're not doing it for the other materials because those materials don't sell for as much as the high demand ones. But we'll
yeah.
we'll see what happens, right? We'll see. But I mean that's good, for people who are trying to push this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's good for new sanitation workers. People get like the mixed materials.
So our plan is that I'll work out what it's going to be and who's actually involved.
Okay.
I did also talk to Brandon about it today too. If
What
he
did
wanted to
Brandon
be
say?
involved in the stuff, he told me he'll talk to me tomorrow about it. Just having a think. And there's a few other people like Denzel, Mari, and someone you probably don't know. Her name's Winter.
I like their name, but no, I don't know anybody named Winter.
It's Benji's sister.
Benjamin has a sister.
Yes.
She's single.
Shut up, Billy.
All right. Oh yeah, I got a date for the wedding, but it's NA storm, so it's not guaranteed I can go.
Okay.
You should wake up for it.
Whose wedding?
It's Siobhan and Max.
Oh, fuck no.
What do you mean?
Fuck that.
It's the red wedding. Everybody dressed in red. You know someone's gonna shoot at that wedding. It's gonna be a fucking massacre.
Probably not with how expensive guns are and the ammunition and shit.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about that. But I hear a lot of people getting robbed. Telling me all those guns just don't have bullets in it.
I wouldn't anticipate them carrying around the amount of ammunition that you used to carry. So the first goal for the house is to do ammunition when we can in a week's time.
Why?
Because I think that gives us enough time to have the butt coin to do it. If we can't do that day, then it's the laundromat. Now, with the amount of people that we have, it means that I have to rotate people on who's going to the job and who's not. So some days there might be, once we get up to 50 here, it might be group 1 does it the first day, and then 2 days later group 2 does it. Kind of deal. But it's also going to be good that we won't have to mix other groups in.
Why ammunition though? I mean, it's kind of a waste, no?
Why?
Get gun part. I mean, the house up north hasn't even made guns yet out of the parts that they have. You know, it's
The difference
expensive.
is there's an agreement in place for the fudge lane to have guns made for them.
And what, like someone has a print or what?
Yeah. It costs nothing to do that.
Is the blueprint like unlimited?
You sure?
Okay. I guess that's not as bad then. I got a feeling weapons licenses are coming soon, so you know it'll be interesting what happens there.
Yeah, they will be. It's just
and by
waiting
soon,
for.
I mean like next week.
Once ammunition has their shit sorted, then that'll be fine. That's something that I'm going to be pursuing for myself. Being that I'm not going to be going on jobs and stuff.
Trying to stay clean, huh? Future in DOJ, is that it?
No. I just have done a lot of this shit before, Billy. I'd rather other people enjoy it and do it. And then just cook up the plans for them.
You ever think that maybe the other people want to do the job with you? Have you there on their side? It's not just about the job, it's about who they do it with.
You don't take Lester. Lester gives you the job.
You're not Lester.
That's basically what I'm going to be. Just without the hobble in the gut. What I enjoy doing. Giving people the plans on what to do.
Gotcha. I couldn't get the safe open, Reggie.
How close did you get?
I mean, I got to the outer ring a couple times, but it's the dial moves real slow. I don't know if it's a south side thing or a me thing, or if it just moves real slow. But yeah, if it spun a little faster, I would have been able to get it no fucking problem.
Just got to get quicker at it.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's just, you know, you're spinning it and it just, the dial moves slow.
Does it do that for cars for you as well?
It's been a while since I lockpick a car, but I don't quite remember.
You might have to look into that. If it moves faster in a car than it does there, then chances are it's probably a south side.
Yeah.
And your head's not happy with it.
Maybe. I'm not too sure. But I'm a bit disappointed.
You'll work it out. I mean, the joys of being around the Fudge Lane house is that you get to learn from Jaden once there's more intricate things you've got to do. So you need to think about what you want to do and how you want to do it, and whatever you decide is okay. I think fully committing to Fudge Lane will leave you with alone time. But that's just being like open about what you can expect.
Yeah. I mean, I like being around people. You know, with alone time, I could just go grind something, but you know, I'd rather grind something with people, to be honest, and not just grind for the sake of grinding. You know, or I can just go out and meet new people as well. You know, it's not an issue for me. I click with most people, you know, but well, maybe not most people. People who don't mind being around an idiot.
All you gotta do is remember what I told you, right? Always make sure that you set yourself up that you were getting something in return, that you end out on top. Don't be someone's bitch.
I mean, I could just stab them.
Okay.
You know, you sure don't stab a lot of people for this, like, you know, badass, I don't take shit guy.
I've stabbed you twice, Billy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's me.
I stabbed 3 people in a fucking week. What do you want from me?
All right, I mean, that's kind of a lot. Oh, I ran into Monroe again at the MRPD, and he's like, "Oh, what you been doing with your days? You know, you been around a lot." I say, "Yeah, man, I'm around every day. Just kind of varies a little bit." And you know, he's like, "Oh, that's good. You know, I think you and I have a lot more in common than you know we thought. We should chat sometime. I'll give you a call, and you know we can meet up and talk." And this, you know, plays back in that tip that I received from a friend, if you don't recall.
Yeah, I remember.
Who said, yeah. So at some point, I fully expect him to call and meet with me and set me up. And I'm okay with using the police for that.
As you should be.
I talked about it with the house, and you know, they basically, I told them, I said, I don't consider this a house problem. It's a me problem, you know, unless it, you know, they bring it down on you guys as well or the house, you know. So it's, I just want you all to be aware that, you know, because I'm now associated with them, so anything I do could reflect on their image as well. So if it's like, oh, Billy, the guy that works with the cops, is part of, you know, who works in Jenny Hall and you know the Simones and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just felt the need to inform them, and they, you know, just seemed to be fine with it. I don't think they really cared about any of it, to be honest. So that's good. But yeah, I mean, I could do that. The main issue is Monroe is close to Cornwood, so you know I have to be careful who I talk to in the PD when I set this up, right? Um, because if Cornwood catches wind of it, he more than likely going to tip off his, you know, I don't know if they're best friends or lovers or whatever, but they, you know, have a trailer together and they're like lawyers together or something. I don't know exactly.
You should talk with Barrick.
Barrick? Okay.
Yeah. He'll help you. Tell him you live in the house next door to his.
Yeah. All right. I've talked to him a couple times. And he's usually around, you know, these hours as well, so I think.
Yeah, Barrick's a good cop. You know, I had a cop yesterday. I was dressed in my Danny / toe gear. and I was standing at the front of the hospital. When a cop walks past, I say hello. He says hello back. The other one walks past, I say hello again to that one, and he says hello, and then he turns around and he's just like, "What's your name?" I said, "Reggie." Like, "What's your last name?" I said, "Mine." Pulls out his fucking his MDT, and I was like, "You got some ID? Like, the fuck you want that for?" And he says, "Oh, yeah, you dress like someone we were chasing." And I said, "How long ago was that?" And he said, 4 to 5 hours ago. I laughed at him and told him to go fuck himself.
Jesus.
Yeah, I said, "I ain't giving you fucking shit. 4 to 5 hours ago? Are you fucking high? What the hell's wrong with you?" And then he tries to say some shit, and I just kept telling him to go fuck himself, not happening. Then he ends up walking off saying, "I don't need to deal with this." I called Barrick afterwards, told Barrick, and Barrick just sighed. And he said, "I'll handle it."
That's unbelievable. I mean, the cops are so still like that surprised me because I literally did laundry. You know, we were all Michael Simone's, and then I was doing Mosley's jobs, and they gave me a gauntlet, a black gauntlet, as the Mosley's car. I brought it to Mosley's. There was probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 cops there, and I'm still dressed as Michael Simone from the heist. The only difference is I took the mask off. So, you know, a cop walks up to me. He's like, "Hey, Michael," and I was like, "Hello." He's like, "Oh, you're not Michael. What the hell?" And it turned into this whole thing, but he didn't seem to really mention how I was dressed as Michael Simone when a bunch of Michael Simones robbed the laundromat an hour ago prior to that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell's going on at the PD, but their communication shit. You would think the PD would be like, "Hey, there's 4 to 5 Michael Simones out there robbing laundromats and people up in Sandy and shit." But no, nope, not at all. They just sat there, had a conversation, no one questioned it. But yet you get hassled by some dumb cop 4 to 5 hours later.
Well, I'm dressed in Sunny Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like a sanitation worker.
Red jumpsuit and a fucking high-vis vest, but I match the description. No, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that's... The red jumpsuits are so common, a lot of mechanics wear those too.
Yeah. Why I found it amusing that he thought that he was going to fucking actually question me. And I also said to Barrick, I said, "I also want to let you know he didn't even identify himself or asking me questions." Yeah, this cop will fucking learn. I mean, he doesn't have time to deal with it, but here's the cunt who stopped after saying hello to try and fucking grill me about what I'm fucking wearing and where I've been and shit. Like, fuck off.
So what do you think I should do, Reggie? Think I should just double dip or full commit?
Told you I'm not going to answer that. Your choice to make, Billy. You have all the information. You need to pick what you want to do. I'm not going to influence that in any way.
Well, the way I look at it is, you know, I really like the people up north, obviously, yeah. But when I do something, I like to full commit. So it feels very, I guess, dirty to have 2 things going on at once, right? And it's different than having like a backup, right? You know, because everybody has a backup in a sense, you know, if they're able to. But I feel like I'm playing both sides in a way, and I don't like that. But then also it's, you know, it's not like it's a gang. It's not like either is really a group. You know, I know up north they starting to call themselves TBD, but I thought, you know, it's just a crew up north. And then I think, you know, the Fudge Lane House is also a crew. It's not a gang. It's not Seaside. It's, you know, not Vagos. It's not like you have to full commit to the life. So, you know, as somebody like me who I'm a very loyal person, I commit to, you know, activities, groups, people. It's just different for me to have these aspects of like a book club. You know, I have my Friday book club, but then I have my Tuesday tea party. It's just strange, you know, because my Tuesday tea party would be my Friday book club. It'd be the same thing, the same people. So it's a bit different for me. But I suppose if it's not a gang where you're, you know, blooded in or full committed, then you know, doing both is okay in a sense. It's a way to justify it. And if there's just a minimum requirement like contribution, and as long as I meet that, then people should be happy. And when I'm around on the south side, Polito House is sleeping. And when I'm around Polito House, the south side Fudge Lane is sleeping. So it makes sense to do both. Even though it still feels dirty. It kind of goes against what I believe in a way.
So what does that mean for you then?
Fuck if I know. I guess maybe I should wait for you to have a conversation with them. They'll probably make assumptions about me, and then I have a conversation with them and get a feel for what they're okay with.
Probably the best idea.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to wait
Obviously,
till
I
I
can't.
talk to them first.
Yeah. Obviously, I can't have that conversation because it'll ruin it for you.
Yeah.
So, who do you need to wait for to talk to?
I wanted to talk to Michael, but probably not gonna happen for a little bit.
Saw him yesterday, but people have been saying he's gone for like a week or something. I don't know because they joke a lot.
Probably gonna be around tomorrow.
Maybe a month. I don't know. Do you know how long he's gone for?
I'll be around tomorrow.
So he's not leaving. Okay. Yeah, people. I mean, because Jenny like did that week thing for the PD, like I mentioned. So everybody's been joking that Michael's leaving for a year or something. So I didn't, you know, didn't know if it's actually true or not.
Yeah. Wait till I have a chat with them, see what they're comfortable with. I'm not gonna make you choose either way. I want you to work out what you think you will be happiest with. That's it.
Oh, what would make you happy, Reggie?
Nothing ever makes me happy. I'm an insufferable cunt.
What would make you pleased?
Nothing makes me pleased.
What would make you satisfied?
Nothing. Listen, I'm not gonna sway you either way. That's what I said. I want you to make this decision for yourself.
I'm gonna make the decision for myself, but your opinion matters to me, and I would be lying if I said it was my decision. But ultimately, it's my choice, right? Also, you know
Here's a slight thought for you.
what?
Neither side should pressure you into doing one side only. They actually give a fuck about what you want to do. Neither side should do that.
No, I mean when someone pressures you to do something, it's because they have self-interest.
So what that
They
means
want
is
it to go a certain way.
if you want to do both and see how it goes and make your decision later, then that's fine. Do that. If someone stands there and says you need to pick us or them, an ultimatum, That never works.
Well, no, if someone gives me an ultimatum, then I usually go against the ultimatum. Say, fuck you, I'm doing what I want.
Yeah. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Which now you can probably understand why I don't want to tell you either way.
I'm asking you. Because
True, cooking meth.
You've already proven to me that.
Actually, ask me what would make me happy. Being able to cook meth or make cocaine.
I hope that never happens.
Why?
I feel like you leave me forever then.
No, it always involves other people for it. Can't really cook without having to look out and shit. Or having
You're
extra
about to
set
have
hands.
a house full of your old boys that you've known for years.
Is it years or days? I don't know anymore.
Is this a time thing?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I mean, I would assume years, which is a lot of seconds. Don't ask me how many. Or was it minutes?
Yeah, I think minutes.
It's a lot of minutes. It's a lot of fucking minutes.
Just wait till I talk to them. You talk with them. See what happens. See what you feel like afterwards. Alright? No, Dahlia's awake now and I could talk to Dahlia. However, I would much rather talk to Jenny or Michael first.
What did she twat out? Oh, McGregor's awake.
Because I don't want Dahlia fucking spiraling and then half telling a fucking story to someone else that I don't even get to talk to first.
I mean, you could just confide in Manny.
What? You hit your fucking head?
It's a joke, because you know. Hey, we're still gonna hang out, right, Reggie?
Oh, that's the idea. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you, and I would have just fucking left, right?
Well, you're gonna be real busy now that you're, the leader of this other group. Gonna have a lot of other shitheads underneath you.
How does that change anything?
Well, we've spent basically every day together.
I'm just in a meeting with Billy. What's up?
Are you in a meeting?
Oh.
You guys want to back us up on a big ass money run?
When are you doing it?
You said what?
When are you doing it?
I mean, I could wait till you're done.
Who's doing it?
It's me and Max.
Yeah. Give us another few minutes.
I'd say less.
Alright.
Chill at the crib.
Hey.
Alright, later.
Smalls wants us to back him up while he does a money run. Money runs now you can do like 21k at once.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, you got like 7 drop-offs now. 21k.
That's funny. I was just talking to Nick the other day about we were talking about moonshine, and I mentioned how the biggest throttle for people with large operations is just going to be the money runs, because each money run takes 20-ish minutes, and it's only $5,000. Time consuming if you're working on operations that are pumping out $40,000-$50,000 a day.
Yeah. You want to come help do the security for him?
Yeah, sure. But if someone rolls up with a gun, we're fucked.
Yep.
I mean,
yep. I wouldn't stress too much about whether or not you're going to see me. Like I said, if I didn't think that that was going to be a thing, I would have just fucking dipped from everything, right? But I'm sitting here giving you the options on what you want to do for your future. Whilst also giving you the ability, if you do want it, to spend time with other people too, so you have plenty of options of people if I'm busy or if I'm not awake.
You know, I had a dream the other night, Reggie. You brought me to a place similar to this, but it was like that peninsula that you brought me to that one time where you stabbed me. You were gonna maybe ocean dump me. You met me there. And you told me you're moving on with your life and you're leaving me behind in Polito. And that you thought this was best for me and that you needed space. And then I stabbed you. And I put you in the Granger. And I drove it over that cliff into the ocean. And then I called Brandon. I said, Brandon, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to come to my ping. I need you to make sure this person makes it to the hospital. It's very important to me. And then I called Dahlia. I said, Dahlia, I'm going with the hawkfish.
Fuck the hawkfish.
It's a fish that belongs in the ocean. And it can't really swim. So it sort of bounces between, like, you know, one spot to the next. It's kind of like me, a hawkfish, you know. I can't really swim, but I'm still in the ocean. Just a tiny fish. And a vast sea of swimming fish.
All right.
And then I just swam out into the ocean. That you couldn't see my little dot anymore.
And then the sharks ate you.
Well,
Because the sharks protect their own.
I don't know what happened after that.
Oh, at least you don't need to be worried about that, because if I ever did that, I'd just fucking walk out and not even say a word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Checks out. You wouldn't have the decency of a conversation. Just like my fucking dad.
Yeah. But the difference between me and your dad is I wouldn't tell you I'm going out for smokes and milk.
Hey, could I have a hair of yours?
What? No, you fucking weird cunt. Fuck is wrong with you? Ah.
I just...
But we're leaving on
DNA
that.
test it.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're my dad, but maybe, you know, we're brothers or something. There's a lot of weird similarities.
I'm full.
You almost died.
Nah, I've done it too many times. I know to be
You come up
careful
here
on
a
that.
lot?
I actually used to live at the building where we're looking at right now. Head to Fudge Lane. Yeah. I actually fucking hate you. I actually fucking hate you. Why?
You good?
Why?
I was scratching my nose. And then when I saw, like, it was like, you ever scratch your nose and it was just feels so good, you close your eyes? Yeah, and then I looked up.
Drive ahead of me. Drive ahead of me. Drive the fuck ahead of me. Go to the house.
Yeah, I don't know the way from here. All right, I know the way. It might not be the best way, but yeah. So then I looked up and like there was your car, and I was like, oh fuck, and I tried to brake, but I couldn't brake, and then I just waffled.
Look at the damage. Jesus, fuck me dead. Has to be one of the worst drivers I have ever fucking met on the server. What up, Big Shan? Straight up one of the worst drivers I have ever fucking met on the server. Was 3 of 3 years. I can fix him? Fuck no. Here's the pedal to the metal. That's all he knows. Just accelerator. Oh, driving lessons with Dundee would actually be fucking hilarious. Boom. Daisy, thank you for gifting that tier 1.
Hey, Reggie, you want to join us? It's a bonding experience. Reggie?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, you never pissed next to a friend before? Oh, not a friend. You ever pissed next to someone you tolerate before?
Shut up, Billy.
Small spill, look at my dick.
Yeah, back in the deep. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
It's only weird if you cross swords, man. Streams is okay.
Yeah, Billy does fit in perfectly with these guys. I'm not gonna lie.
What up, Dre?
You see what I put up with, Trey?
What the
How
fuck?
you doing,
Yeah.
man?
Hey. Alright.
Alright, let's do this.
These two were just pissing next to each other.
Yeah, bonding.
Hey, man.
Oh my god. What y'all doing?
Alright. So, we're gonna go do a big ass money run. So, I need 2K on me to start it. So, I'm gonna start the Johnson. Max has the rest of the money. What we'll have to do is after each drop, I'll pull up and get some cash. And then hand off the clean.
Oh yeah, Dre, you can
I'm
do
stupid, Max. I just realized-
do 21k in a run now,
Start
Small
it
said.
in the first drop.
What if
Wait. Oh, really?
Yeah.
what
Oh,
if 2 people
shit.
did it also at the same time? That way it's like,
I want the brownie points.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you should also have everyone else focusing on making sure you're watching other cars.
Well, I mean, if we got this many people, 2 people, it's half the stops, so that's all.
Nah. Let's
You want to come with us, Dre?
I'm in the middle of Just doing my business right now, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got a lot of shit on me right now. So
Jesus
I'm not gonna do
Christ.
that.
You want to buy those seeds, right?
Oh,
Let's hit
I
this.
will buy them tomorrow. I will buy them tomorrow. I already had
you-
leftovers. Yeah, I know. But I got it today. I forgot. I'll join you on.
Hey, my Seminole's low. Am I riding with you?
Let's get in.
All right. So, when this becomes a gang, can we call it the Mighty Ducks?
Shut the fuck up.
At least promise me you'll consider it.
Nope.
You won't even consider it?
No. Because it ain't happening.
Please?
Nope. Focus up, Billy. While we're driving, I want you scanning for cars.
What?
While we're driving, I want you scanning for cars following.
All right.
Billy, get in the car with me so you could be on the phone with Reggie
Yeah.
to tell him where the stops are.
Oh, I figured out my radio problem, by the way.
Oh, good.
Hop in, hop in.
Yeah, I was like putting it in, but I wasn't like, you know. Hey, it's a Billy.
Shut up, idiot. Where's the first
Oh,
drop?
wait. Looks like Eden Square.
Make sure you're whispering while you're in the car, too.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about cops. I'm more worried about like getting robbed, you know? Cop comes, you're just fucking at the bank. Yeah, you're right.
Where's the
Shit,
next
you're
one?
quick. Mark the next one. Okay. In front of Pillbox. Oh, okay. No, we're going to near Power Street, Alta Street cross. There's a bank there, or a convenience store.
Oh, there's a drop at the hospital now?
No, I think he's handing out money. Forgot to call that girl back.
Hell.
(24/7) Vinewood. Reggie, I gotta call you back. I gotta call someone else.
Good. Not calling that girl while we're doing this run. You need to be focused.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Well, how can I focus when I just keep thinking about her?
Start focusing, Billy. We need Willie, not Lily.
So far, no one's following us, and the drop point is clear.
Okay, where's next?
Where's next? He's gonna do a swap, I guess. Can I get keys also, just in case? Palomino. Yeah, he knows that Palomino store. We did these drops a few times.
Talking to Max.
Oh. But that was Max.
Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Outside looks clear. It's coming out. He's gonna do a swap at the ammunition here. Route 68. Are we doing Animal Arc or Harmony Bank? We're doing Animal Arc.
Alright.